Good morning, everyone. It's about 4:30 in the morning. The sheriff's office is out responding to calls. Our cut teams are out cutting trees, trying to open up some of the roadways. There are down power lines and trees everywhere. Please stay indoors. We'll let you know when it's safe to come out.
That's the sheriff of Hillsborough County, Florida, which includes Tampa, a short time ago, warning residents about downed trees and power lines. And we begin this hour again with Hurricane Milton, which devastated Florida's west coast, bringing life-threatening storm surge, flash flooding, and strong winds. At this hour, Milton is a Category 1 storm, now moving off the coast on the east side of Florida. The hurricane hit the state with a number of catastrophic tornadoes that destroyed some 125 homes. At least 2 people were killed as a result. And take a look at this video. This is Tropicana Field, home to the Tampa Bay Rays. You can see, wow, Milton blew off a portion of the roof. Looks like just about all of it. The stadium was being used as a shelter for first responders who were helping with storm relief. My gosh. Last hour, we learned Tampa. There were more than 100 rescue calls overnight, and at least 15 people were saved from a single home, including several children. Extreme winds also tore down trees, flipped over cars, and blew over a crane into a building in St. Petersburg. So far, at least 3 million homes and businesses remain without power across the state of Florida. Joining us now live from Orlando is NBC News correspondent Priscilla Thompson. Priscilla, good morning. What are you seeing there?
Lily, good morning. The rain here has lightened up significantly, as have the wind gusts, but I will tell you that overnight it was coming down heavy. We clocked winds of up to 81 miles per hour out in Daytona Beach, about an hour from where we are. And we did hear from Orange County officials just a short while ago that they are actually out doing water rescues in the Winter Park Edgewater area of this county. And of course, that was the big concern here. It was flooding. We were expecting up to 14 inches of rain. We saw the flooding that came during Hurricane Ian, and this was expected to be far worse. I will tell you that first responders here in Orlando tell us that they have not seen any major injuries, which is a good sign so far. And the flood watch that we were under has expired, the flood warning, excuse me, but we are still under a flood watch right now. So watching very carefully as the rain sort of continues to come down. But as you noted, there is major damage in other parts of the state. We're talking about we saw that storm surge coming in on the Florida coast and those tornadoes that just tore through some areas, killing at least 2 people in Fort Pierce, Florida. The good news is we have not heard of any reports of fatalities from the storm just yet. But of course, as the sun is coming out and rescue crews are able to get out and see how people are doing, that could change. And what officials are saying right now is that they know people will want to get out and survey the damage, but stay off the roads because there are still emergency crews that need to get into certain areas. They're working to clear some of these roads. And of course, I will point out the other big issue here is people without power. We're without power here where we are. There are more than 3 million people across the state without power. So that's certainly going to become an issue as we continue to see what recovery is going to look like moving forward after folks have a chance to survey what this damage is looking like. Willie?
Yeah, the mayor of Tampa to us a short time ago made exactly the point you were just making, Priscilla, which is we think we might have done better than we expected, but still stay off these roads so we can get out and check things out. NBC's Priscilla Thompson in Orlando for us. Priscilla, thanks.